Marathon's re-reveal wasn't a blowout. It came back trying to prove it deserved another chance. A few days ago, Bungie reintroduced Marathon with a 20-minute Vidoc, new gameplay, and a March 2026 release window. It wasn't flashy. In fact, it was restrained. And that tone matters, because Marathon didn't just need updates. Above all, it needed to rebuild trust. Marathon was originally revealed in 2023, and had its first gameplay reveal in April 2025. Despite early intrigue, the project quickly ran into problems that eroded confidence. I played Bungie games for years, especially Destiny, so I wanted Marathon to work. Some fans were perplexed why they were making an extraction shooter, really niche at the time. Funny looking back now that was a reality back then, and others wanted them to put all their efforts into Destiny 3. Their early beta didn't quell those concerns, and feedback was mixed. Players were left unsure if Marathon could win over their Halo and Destiny fans with a niche genre like Marathon. During that same weekend, Arc Raiders, an unknown game at that time, ran its own beta and completely stole the spotlight. Marathon was headed towards a September 2025 launch without key features players already expected, like solo play and proximity chat, baffling omissions that made the game feel unfinished. Then came the anti-real controversy. Bungie had been accused of and later admitted to stealing artwork used to build Marathon. Anti-Real, the artist in question, posted side-by-side comparisons. Many assets weren't just inspired, they were nearly identical. The problem now wasn't only Bungie's reputation and credibility, but how many assets in the game were ripped from this artist. Marathon was delayed indefinitely, and trust in both the game and the studio hit an all-time low. And it was a long time coming. Bungie was already dealing with wider criticism around leadership and layoffs, which only amplified the backlash. Sony, which purchased Bungie in 2022, has made it clear they want Marathon out by March 2026, before the fiscal year ends. After everything that's happened, many, myself included, weren't convinced. Speculation on if Marathon should be cancelled completely was prominent, and there was doubt if this project could recover at all, let alone be the hit they needed it to be. This re-reveal was Marathon's first public appearance since the delay, and from the start the tone was different. Last reveal, they had a 9-minute cinematic short.
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion. Like $1 trillion.
This time, they led with specifics. We got a 20-minute Vidoc, a March 2026 release date, with a clear price point, and a clear feature list at launch, including solo play and proximity chat, a feature Bungie once dismissed as too toxic, but one that now defines many of Arc Raiders' most viral moments. We also got a clear vision of what this price point gets you, and what will be included throughout the year, like new maps, new shells. For me, this was the first time I felt Bungie knew what they wanted Marathon to be, and where they want to take it. It no longer feels like a half-finished game that they will develop with the community. After the anti-real controversy, Bungie had no choice but to go silent, until they had something concrete to show. They could have been caught up trying to manage perception of their brand, but they laid low and focused on fixing the game. Several closed tests with smaller groups of players helped them develop what was working and what wasn't, and they have a clear vision of what Marathon should be. And of course, resolution of the anti-real situation was absolutely necessary before Marathon could even be shown again. Anti-Real posted on her Twitter, "The Marathon art issue has been resolved with Bungie and Sony Interactive Entertainment to my satisfaction." The landscape for extraction shooters has completely changed as well. Releasing after Arc Raiders seems to be a gift and a curse for Marathon. Arc Raiders' success proves that the extraction shooter genre has a mainstream audience, and new fans of the genre may be likely to check out Marathon. It also raises expectations. Marathon won't be judged on potential anymore. It can't afford a slow start. It now has direct competition from launch. They need to be strong out of the gate. I'm happy they're doubling down on the atmosphere and tone of the game, a gritty sci-fi environment. That was one aspect that I always thought was strong and unique. This re-reveal on its own does not rebuild trust. It just starts the process. Bungie plans to have a free open preview before launch, and that will be a big moment into seeing if Marathon is once again deserving of our time and money. Marathon doesn't win people back with a Vidoc and a few tweets. It does it at launch. This was just Bungie's first step towards earning that chance. If you enjoyed this breakdown, feel free to like and subscribe. I appreciate you all for watching. Take care.